Hello, Geminis, my little gems. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Gemini, this week we're looking at you, your friend, and your foe. We're going to do that with the archetype. There is my favorite card at the bottom, the engineer. The engineer. We're going to look at you, your friend, and your foe. We're going to ask, what is your energy? What motivates you? What are your motives directed towards? We're going to ask that for each you, friend, and foe. I am asking for like the friend and foe to be separate energies, people, whatever, but it can, at times it can be you and your having your good day, your best day, you having a bad day, a self-destructive day. It could be the foe energy, right? So it could be that way. You could also find yourself in a different position from where the you is, if there's a cross watcher or something like that coming in that really needs to hear a message about a son of a bitch Gemini or something. But anyways, I'm just going to continue to do the reading that you is you and that the friend and the foe are separate entities. So let's get started with the archetype deck. And let's see, Gemini's energy, their friend's energy, and their foe's energy. Whoa, really? Okay, you had 3 cards. They're all in the reverse. They flipped out. What's going on? What's going on with everybody? Everybody's having a bad day today. Okay, this is interesting. So your first card is the trickster in the shadow. You're manipulating others through duplicity. It's, what's good for you is good for you. What's good for them is good for you. I don't know. All right, it's going to be interesting. They're clearly going in the reverse, though. Okay. Gemini. Yeah, there's manipulation. It's like the magician card in the reverse. That's funny. All right. Oh, we'll find out what your problem is in a minute. What your motives are dilettante in the shadow. A pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. So, fuck. Okay. I'm just going to say right now, we're picking up on a real son of a bitch. We're picking up a real son of a bitch here. Okay. And what your motives are directed towards. Virgin in the shadow, fear of intimate union. We'll see what that is. I mean, maybe there's some sort of fear here that you have about getting close to people. Like really close, like letting people know who you are. Oh, that's interesting. The motive here is to like, right, it's like pretending that you have a deeper knowledge than you actually do. And what that motive is like directed towards is there's a fear of intimate union here. You don't want, you're worried about that. You're manipulating. You are manipulating. Wonder what the duplicity is, right? Like, I just kind of feel like it's what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Even if it's not good for the goose. Okay, your friend is in the upright. I can see that on the card here. Your friend is mystic in the light. Revels in intimate union with the divine. Well, that's interesting. Fear of intimate union is what motivates you. Oh my God. Who is this? I'm serious. Who is this that I'm picking up on? Not the friend. The Gemini, right? Okay, gems. I know, honestly, like 95% of you, I know you all have done a lot of shadow work and everything. You're probably going to be someone else in this reading. And there's someone here who's dealing with a Gemini who's a real fucker. So, okay. I really do feel like it's probably a cross-watcher reading, but there'll be someone coming in here who is the fucker, though. There will be. There's always someone. They're usually the ones that get, like, set off in the comment section, too. She get really mad at me. I'm like, wow, tell me that you're the asshole without telling me that you're the asshole. Because, okay, the friend is like someone who's like into spiritualism. They're really connected to God and to all of that beautiful, wonderful, universal energy. All right. Somebody here is not. Somebody here is not. And what is there? I kind of want to say this is almost like telling someone, I have the answers for you. I know all the answers. Don't know all the answers, or don't know all the answers. And what are they directing it? They want someone to be afraid of intimate union. I want to say maybe with the divine. Okay, the friend's motives. Well, they are reversed. That's interesting. Mentor in the shadow. Inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master, imparting false instruction. The friend's motives. Okay, what's the friend's motives are directed towards? Advocate in the light. Inspires you to put compassion into action. Who's the foe? The foe is in the upright. The foe is a storyteller in the light. Ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Who is this Gemini? This is a really, because, you know, these are both very creative energies, but this one is not. This is almost like an energy of somebody who's telling lies about things, or, has a bit of an occult feeling. It's got like a vibe like that. Like convincing people that they are the only way through God, or they are the only way. They know this not, but it's almost like, I'm just going to say you. Okay, you. It's almost like you try to steer people away from the real energy here. The real divine union. The Gemini that I'm looking at is very unhealthy. And I'm going to say, because of that, a foe to this Gemini may not be a bad person. Like, honestly. It could even be somebody who's saying things about the Gemini, but saying them symbolically. Sorry, Gems. I mean, you could even be a Gemini and you're dealing with another Gemini. Or someone who has a strong Gemini placement. The foe's motives are in the reverse. Judge in the shadow. Offering only destructive criticism, misusing business, legal, or criminal authority. Is the friend and the foe motivated towards your bad behavior? Right, like there's really a strong feeling here of a cult or something. You want people to be your follower. You want people to believe in you. You want people to believe that you have a lot of knowledge about what it is. I don't know what it is you're doing. Pretends to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. It could have something to do with the arts, or it might not. If there's something that you're doing here that is like untrue, you're clearly being manipulative and untrue about something. I feel like the duplicity is that you say that others are the problem. Yeah, it's like the others are the problem here, but they're not. Okay, the foe's motives are directed towards a hermit in the shadow. Withdraws from society out of fear or negative judgments of others, refusing to help those in need. Okay, the foe to me feels like somebody who's they're working in the background, or maybe there's criticism here that you should be taking, and you're withdrawing. You don't want to take that criticism. Because this offering only destructive criticism. Oh, but that's what the foe wants to offer, only destructive criticism. Somebody here doesn't want to take any criticism. They're hiding because of negative judgment from negative. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Okay, the foe looks like someone who is They're saying, they're speaking out about someone here. It looks like you. The foe looks like they're speaking out about someone here. And this person that they're speaking out against, they're offering, they want to, I don't know who you are. Like, I really don't know who I'm tapping into here. This is a very, very bad Gemini. And you would see this person as your foe. It's almost like they're talking about you, or maybe they're writing a biography. I don't know. And it is to destroy. It is to destroy. Is to take it down. There could be a misuse of power from the foe's side to do this. The friend is someone that's having like an intimate union with the divine, who is spiritually connected, maybe through Christ consciousness, somebody who is tapped in beyond just their ego here. That the friend is that. This really is, I find intriguing though, with the friend's motives. Inability to allow the student to move on to role of master, imparting false information. But you see, false information is over here. Your motives are all about false information. Pretends to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. I mean, this could even be someone here who, like, it could be somebody who's pretending to be like a certified doctor or psychologist or eye surgeon, or, you know, like there's somebody here that I'm looking at does not have the knowledge that they're pretending that they have. Ooh. Companion God. At the bottom. Wow. Companion in the light. Loyal, tenacious, and unselfish. God. Benevolent and compassionate. Recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. I'm going to tell you right now, I feel like I'm looking at someone who has rejected God. This is an energy of someone who's rejected God. It feels a little bit... Yes, thank you. What was the name of that band? A little bit dangerous. It's a little bit dangerous. How are you manipulating others? The Ace of... Who the fuck? The Ace of Wands and the Devil. This is a very, very bad Gemini. Oh my God. This is literally like I'm looking at a Gemini here who is using like devilish, demonic, low frequency energy to manipulate people. What's the duplicity in this? I think it's acting angelic. I want to say, I feel like it's acting angelic when in fact it's the devil. The Nine of Cups. It landed on the Hermit that's in the reverse here. The duplicity is the Nine of Cups. Again, I want to say like a cult. And cult. It's a cult. It's hard to say that. I have difficulty saying that. A cult. Because, right, like if somebody's running a cult, they're doing it for their own interests. But they will convince the cult members that it is in their interest as well. But this is a selfish, no, this is purely selfish. Oh, yeah. This is purely selfish. This Gemini is purely selfish. My God, that's the duplicity here. But it's almost like, yeah, what's good I said what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It's selfish, their own happiness here. This is not an energy that you run into every day. And Like, as I was going to say, like, I know most of you, we've been together a while. Together a while. A lot of you have been watching me for quite a few years, and I know a lot of you have done the work. I've done a lot of private readings for a lot of you. There's always new energies, and this is a public space. Anybody can come and watch this video. I'm tuning into somebody here who's really evil. I mean, I really am. This is a very evil person. What's interesting, though, is the foe to this, the friend to this person is someone who is connected to the divine. So your motives are, you have a much deeper, you're acting like you have a deeper knowledge than you do, but you don't. What's this deeper knowledge around? Page of Pentacles and the Empress. Mother and child? Mother and child. You don't have this, you don't. I want to say it's the divine feminine too. Divine feminine? Divine child? I could even say, like, you know, like just talking about the cult shit. It's, you know, even somebody who's talking about the purity of the feminine and the birth of, I would, you know, say like a Christ consciousness. I'm just talking about like the mother and the child. This knowledge, this is like, maybe it's religious. Is it religious? I'm hearing yes and no because they're not following a religion. I don't know who. This is like a devil worshiper. There could even be some type of sexual magic going on there with the Ace of Wands. Tell me more about tell me more about the Page of Pentacles. Could be children, like children in general. The King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. That's the Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the Empress. There's a lot of court cards here. The Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords. Tell me about the King of Wands. Are these two parents to a child? The King of Wands. The Nine of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. This is weird. It's almost like family matters or issues. This feels weird. Like this feels like someone who could be disguising themselves as a pastor, a priest. They could be trying to give like advice here to people. Like this is a really scary energy. They could be trying to give advice here to people like on family matters. But it's all, I'm really concerned about this energy. Just, okay, the Queen of Swords. Tell me about that. Whoa. The Strength card. Okay. This is weird. This is somebody, okay, this looks to me like somebody who acts like they understand women or they understand family issues and they, I don't know, but they don't. They don't understand family issues. They don't understand women's issues. They don't understand, they may also not understand, when I say women issues and then I say family, I don't just mean that only the issues in family that affect women negatively or positively. Also, like, there's something here about what affects men and family issues, or masculines and family issues, and mental health turning into emotional withdrawal. This is like a really fucked up, scary energy, because this is someone here who, like, in all accounts and purposes, this person has moved themselves somewhere, either in a community, a church group. I don't know where this person would be. They have no right to be there. They're pretending that they're someone that they are not. They're complete opposite of who they are. They don't know anything about why a man would be unhappy in a relationship, or why men in general are finding unhappiness in relationships. Like, I don't know, I could picking up like I could even be picking up the energy here of somebody who's hypergamic, like somebody who does a social media channel and they are like, I don't know, they're just trying to get views, and they're just saying that this is the problem, when all they're really doing is maybe like poking on people's shadows and triggering it without causing like healing, because they are wrong. This person has no idea about why, you know, what some of the mental health issues are that men are dealing with, or they don't care. And they don't, with women, they don't understand anything about how women tick. And like, so, and you put that together, and it's not helpful to children. I don't know what this is. Like, this is just this could even be somebody who's pretending to be like a family psychologist. This is a bad person. Like, we've seen that with their energy. I know I'm talking like, this is not most of y'all. I don't know who we're reading here, but we're looking at it. Looking at it. Oh, okay, that was what... Okay, yeah, deeper knowledge. They don't know anything about family or all that shit. They don't know anything about mental health, men's mental health, emotional health. They don't know about, you know, I want to say there is a leaning here, though, towards A, not thinking that women are as strong as they can be, and B, really having no idea about the real mental health and emotional health concerns of men. I feel like on both sides, this person is just like a hot fuck show. They're just like, wow. There's probably something leaning in here to like very unhealthy. Their idea of what a strong woman is probably something that is very misogynistic and probably very disempowering to women. And also their idea of what would be oh God, it's almost like what would be a healthy masculine energy would be like uplifting someone who is completely debilitated psychologically and emotionally and pretending they're not. Like, that's the way to go. Like, it's just a really, ugh, what is this? This is what worries me. The friend. I'm going to say, because you're at this reading, are you the friend here? Because this is someone who's motivated to pull people away from divine union. You know, like, this does show up as someone who, oh gosh, where does this appear? There was something I was seeing this was months ago or a year or two ago. I don't remember when it was. I was watching someone infiltrate a group. I can't remember what it was now. It's completely lost on me. What the hell was it? And this person was acting like they infiltrated the group by pretending to be, let's just say it's a church group. It's someone who infiltrates a church group or goes there as a church. And they initially infiltrate it as, I have the same values as you do. I have the same values that you do. And building that up so that people kind of like believe that unequivocally. Yes, this person has the same values as us. And we attach our identity to that person because they're running this group and we're part of this group. Right? Like that. And then over time, they start to shift and move the ideal of what the similar beliefs are. And they kind of doing it subtly, and then eventually criticizing what the initial supportive belief system was. This is a very manipulative and cunning energy. Because it's almost like getting the church group to believe that what Christ consciousness is not good, that the church is, well, you know, some. I mean, if you want to, like a legit Christian is somebody who does good things is for other people, just for the sake of it. They're not, anyways. There's a lot of, even like Buddhists and everybody, okay? Everybody who's going to, like, it's religion in its best form is to bring people together in love and caring and understanding. I think all of them have been used very negatively in different ways at different times. So even if this is a spiritual group, I don't know what this is, but this is a really bad energy. And this here feels like, to me, this is the point where it gets, so it's in the group, and now because it's kind of like running the group and everyone's attached their identity to, they already had their identity attached to the group, right? It's like having your identity attached to the group. And then there's a new leader that comes into the group. They come in and they attach their values to the values that the group has so that they are accepted. And then eventually, it's almost like getting like a status in the group. And so now the group has almost like unknowingly then attached their value to the leader of the group. So if the leader of the group starts changing the story and the values, the group starts to shift with it. Do you see what I mean in terms of how dangerous this is? You can see this at times. See, like, it's a very, and that's what I feel like this motive is. You're, okay, I feel like y'all are the friend here. You're the friend. I don't know, right? This is publicly accessible, this video, this reading. There's any number of people that I could be, who are watching this right now, and they are this person. This is a demonic, satanic person. This is a really, this is a horrible person that I'm reading here. Now, and I feel like if you're the friend, like, right, you are connected spiritually to the divine. What do they want to do? They want to create fear in that connection. They want to create fear. Their motive here is for you to be afraid of that connection with the divine. So let's look at this. Fear of intimate union. Now, they could also be afraid of connecting with the divine. Maybe the judgment card came out. That'd be crazy. But let's just see. The fear. Oh, 2 of Cups in the reverse. It's interesting, right? This 9 of Cups is the duplicity. We all share the same dream. They do not share. Emotionally here, there's something that's not. This is not a friend. Fuck me. This is not, like a 2 of Cups in the reverse, this is not a friend. This is not someone who feels the same way. Wanting even somebody who's just 2 of Cups. The Hanged Man and the World. That just feels like someone who wants to end some type of deeper perspective. The heck am I reading here? This is someone who wants to really put an end to deeper perspective. The Age of Aquarius too. Not Aquarius, of Pisces with the Hanged Man, like ending that. Because Pisces is the age that Christ came in. Okay. Friend's energy is mystic. This is someone who revels in the intimate union with the divine. the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Because you're the friend, there's somebody here who sees you as a friend. This person is no good. This person is bad news. I feel like you're closed off, which is probably a good thing. You're closed off. You're only accepting divine energy right now. You're not looking for approval in anything. You're not looking even to come out winning here. You're just like, you know what? It's just me and the divine. I know I'm saying, isn't that funny how I am saying that? Because this is, well, this is a really bad energy I'm looking at. Mentor in the shadow is friends' motives here. An inability to allow the student to move on to the role of master and partner. Could this be like the friend, just going to say it again, try not to, the friend recognizing that there's someone here, because the devil is codependency. The devil is, you're dependent on me now. Like trying to create a system where that existed, right? Where I said that, like finding a group of people that have a certain level, or they're attached. They've come together because they have similar belief systems, you know, to simplify it. And then there's a new leader that is incorporated into this group of people with a similar belief system, right? And they come in with that, I have the same beliefs that you do. And they perpetuate that long enough, or in whatever way they do, that the group then moves their connection to one another from it being a belief system to then it being that person. That's codependent. I want you to feel dependent on me for whatever, your happiness, but the only person who's going to be happy here is them. Is that you are, inspires you to put compassion into action. See, now if I was talking about a religious thing here, this is weird, like, because if this person would infiltrate a religious group in some way and gain that trust, and the group to start shifting what they feel like, we have the same belief system, this pot of beliefs, now it's known, now it's the person holding the pot of beliefs is what we're attached to. I feel like I'm going to say you again. You're the friend in this. Your motives here are to advocate, to put compassion into action, because this is not compassionate energy. This energy that I'm looking at that is coming out as you in this reading, this is not compassionate. It's manipulative. It's toxic. It's lying. It's all in it for itself. It does not want happiness. It doesn't want happiness amongst people, with the Two of Cups in the reverse too. It even wants to break. Like, this is a devil. Okay. So just feel like I'm really trying to get that message across. I think I've done that. Inability to allow the student. Let's just see what cards come out with this. The Ten of Wands. I feel like you're trapped in something, or you're trapped with someone, or you're trapped in a group, or something's not right here. Something is not right here. You may even be wanting to help someone here. Gosh, it could even be that. You may even be wanting to help someone who is in a cult. So, like, it's the motive here. It's directed towards advocacy, compassion, into action. So Oh, so that is the belief system becomes the action. The belief system is not just da 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 da. We're all connected in this belief system, and now we're connected to that person who represents our belief system. My beliefs are displayed in my actions. That's what motivates you. Okay, karma, the Lovers, the Six of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, that's big. That's amazing. I feel like I'm literally looking at the devil and someone who battles against the devil. And I know there's at least one person watching this, or it wouldn't come across that you are the devil, but you are. You're bad. You know you're bad. This isn't someone who's like, Cindy, don't. No. If you have to question it, if you're like, God, I've tried it. No, it's not you. This is someone who knows they are and they don't like to be called out on it. That's exactly who that is. This is somebody who is downright nasty. And I'm just going to say, yeah, no, the heavens see you. And there's somebody here. There's someone who sees this, because this is the true path. This is like seeing the true path, accepting God, accepting the heavens. And look at, this is even charity. The Six of Pentacles is charitable. And the Knight, that's the drive, that's the desire, the true path, and to be good. So who's the foe? The foe is a storyteller, but in the light, what they're saying isn't untrue. What the foe is saying is not untrue. Now, if you're like, you see yourself as a friend, or maybe even see yourself as a storyteller. 99% of you, I feel like. But they would be, because I want to say whoever this bad energy is, this would be someone. This person is calling them out, calling you out, but maybe not mentioning your name. Mentioning your name. Okay, the storyteller. What stories they telling? It landed on the foe. The Death card. The Death card. Scorpio. Hidden information. The storyteller is spreading hidden information here. Is revealing hidden information. Sex, death, and taxes. Other people's money. Tell me more about the Death card. The Ace of Swords. I feel like it's just saying everything you just said. That's clear. Everything I just said. Hidden information. The foe is revealing hidden information about you, the very bad Gemini. Okay. The foe's motives. Offering only destructive criticism. Misusing business, legal, and criminal authority. If this foe has some legal or business influence here, I'm not going to lie, they are using them incorrectly, but I feel like it's being used against this bad energy. Okay, but the way that this really comes across to me is because of this energy that I'm looking at is somebody who it's destructive criticism. If you're criticizing something, you're doing it just to destroy them. You're not doing it to help bring them up or to help build. Like, as I said, there's something weird about this energy. It almost looks like someone that could be disguising themselves as like a family counselor, but they're not that at all. And to be quite honest, the advice that they would give would probably really destroy like family units. It's just really messed up. So that's what motivates the storyteller here. I feel like you, this bad person, is what motivates the storyteller to spread the truth. Offering only destructive criticism. Let's see, Judge. King of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. I'm just laughing about that because the King of Cups is Scorpio again. And like I hit on that. It's more like the House of Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio. Could be, well, it could be a Scorpio. Could be, well, it says it's a Gemini. I don't know. But, I mean, it could be that. I'm going to tell you, I feel like that this foe is calling out this bad energy. It's almost like it knows what the deeper emotional motive is here. And it's not to bring hope. It's to lose hope. Fuck me. What is this? This is a very destructive energy. It is to take hope away. That's the deeper feeling. That's the deeper motive here. Oh my God. I'm going to have to cleanse my body, my house, and everything after this. Directed towards withdraw from society out of fear of negative judgment of others, refusing to help those in need. This is almost like somebody who does bad things and then gets the hell out of Dodge. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You can't reach me. The Hermit in the reverse. There's cards flipping and flipping like they're jumping in and jumping back in. The High Priest and the Queen of Cups. The foe's motives are here. I'm telling you, the foe is trying to bring a God and love to this. Maybe there's, oh my God. Okay, I feel like the friend and the foe are not friends and foes to one another. I feel they may not even know each other. I don't know. I feel like both the friend and the foe are trying to work against this very negative, dark, toxic, I'm just going to call it is a demonic energy. The friend and the foe are working against that in their own way here. The friend, I've already talked about it. It feels like the friend is like bringing God into the situation, bringing love, advocacy, compassion. They're being compassionate and they're doing something with that compassion. They're helping other people. They're being charitable. That's what drives them. Help a person in need, and that person 9 times out of 10 will help someone else in need when they find themselves in a position to do that, as opposed to taking advantage of people. Like this energy takes advantage of people. It destroys hope. Fucking horrible. It is honestly one of the worst energies that I have read in a long time. And so this foe is in their own way here. I don't know if this foe is a writer. It's possible. This foe could also have maybe some type of legal background. And if this negative energy has caused other people to withdraw from society and life, the foe is going to make damn well sure that they can feel the love of God. Like not just feel like they are being crushed by evil here. I like the friend and the foe in this reading. Okay, so the Ten of Swords at the Star and the yep. See, like this is some sort of destructive. The Star into the Ten of Swords. Is this somebody trying to destroy heaven? Heaven's work? Oh my God. I'm going to have a Epsom salt water bath after this reading. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to use the Shadows of the Middle Ages Oracle deck for that. I'm going to ask, what is the unexpected coming towards you? Well, that's the bad energy in this reading. I feel like y'all are either the friend or the foe in this. So, take it as you want. What is the unexpected coming towards you? What is the unexpected coming towards the friend? And what is the unexpected coming towards the foe? There are 2 options down in the description if you would like to follow me to the extended. The first option is to join the YouTube membership. Choose tier number 2, all extended videos for that membership to get access to this video and all of the other ones. If you would just like to do a one-time purchase, you can do that on the second link, the GUMROAD app. Thank you so much, Gems. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.